Sorry, baby, on the radar freestyle.
Nah, but what's going on with y'all, man? We back with a part 2.
Oh man, no, we had to double it.
Had to double it back, man. Feel me? And man, I'm not gonna lie, the first video was fire.
I mean, I didn't see it back. The vibes felt. I didn't get to watch it yet. But damn. I could tell the vibes are fire, obviously, because I was in it. But
yeah,
you probably don't know because you probably didn't watch the first part.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'd pause right now if you haven't watched the first part, and either that little eye is gonna pop up, or in the description, or on the channel. You're not that lazy, bro. You're already on here, bro. Just open up a new tab.
Exactly.
Just watch that and then click onto this. You know what I'm saying?
And don't forget to 100% hit that like button.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna need that. You got me?
Yeah, come on. It helps the algorithm, bro. Come on, bro. You're watching game right now, bro. Like, this is going to be game or
it
just
definitely is, bro.
Introspective conversation, bro. If you want to have more stuff like that on your timeline, on your feed, you got to do it. Come on, bro. Tap in.
Tap in and do what you got to do, bro. But good morning. I hope you all slept well. You feel me? It's a Sunday.
Yep.
For some people, it's the Lord's Day, but this day, it's your day to be the best person you could be. Stay focused. Save your energy and do the right thing. You feel me? But yeah, man. How you feeling, Sam?
Feeling good. I'm a little thirsty, so I'm gonna grab this water real quick. I'm good. I just woke up not too long ago, but I like days like this where it's wake up, working on something, and yeah, just all around good. I'm ready to have convo and just, like I said, be true and authentic with every answer. So, how you feeling, again?
I'm feeling good. Honestly, I'm feeling great. Even though I went to bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning to put something out for y'all, because I love y'all. You feel me? And I really want this shit bad, so I just had to push through and do what I got to do. But my morning's going pretty smooth. It's going calm. Drove here. You feel me? Parked. But along the way coming here, for some reason, like, you know, people that's either like homeless, less fortunate. Guy walks up to the V. I'm on I-90. I'm about to turn. For some reason, right? He walks up, knocks on the window. Yo, man, can I get some change? I was about to give him some change, but I was like, you know what? Let me ask him. Yo, bro, what are you dead ass about to get with this shit? Be honest. Oh, no, I'm about to get some food. You got Jolly Ranchers in your pocket. I seen you just grab them. You got food, bro. Don't lie. Oh, no, I might get some more drugs. I said,
He told you.
He said that shit. I was like,
that's crazy.
I'm glad you're being honest. Shit. Some people be lying. Just, oh yeah, I gotta feed. And they be having Jordans on. I'd be like, bro, don't lie. Like, if you need it, you need it. There's people out there that dead ass need it. But I just hate how, like, a good amount of people in this world like to lie just to keep using it, thinking that it's just gonna keep on saving it, and then you just either buy candy, you buy snacks, you buy food, and you just keep buying the same substance that's just gonna put you right back in the same state. But he said that. I was like, oh, all right, bro. Gave him $1 and some quarters. Gave it him.
Wait, you gave him bread still?
So I gave it him. I was like, here you go, bro. At the end of the day,
hey, yo,
your life's not in my hands. I want you to do better.
That's
but at the end of the day, you know what you shouldn't do and what you should do. You're a grown-ass man. I'm not going to say, yo, bro, don't do drugs.
So you value, like, the honesty out of that situation. Okay.
I'd rather you just tell me, don't lie, and be like, oh, yeah, I'm about to go.
All right, so hypothetically, if bro was like, yeah, bro, I'm about to go buy a perk. Like, you would have still given him the bread? Like, let's be honest, bro. You giving him the bread still? Like, I have a friend.
A perk is crazy.
I have a friend named Lori. Like, she'll be like, she'll just give him food. Like, she'll go grab him food. I asked her that question before. Yeah, I'll do that too, because I'm not.
Because, like, in my head, I don't want to.
I don't want to be the but let's
the reason you go.
Let's talk about it, bro. You might have just helped bro get a perk today. You might have just helped bro get a perk. Like, let's be real. That $1 and some change might have been all he really needed for that perk.
For a perk is crazy. That's not enough for a perk.
You never know what he had in the bag. He could have had $49.99. He just needed $1 or a cent. Hey, I don't want to fuck up your morning.
I'm sorry, bro. Damn.
I said I'm gonna come here honest, bro.
But at the end
That's
of the day,
my thought process, bro.
I feel you. It makes sense. Shit.
You value the honesty, though. That's what it mattered, right?
Nah, I do. But damn, I didn't think of it like that. I'm thinking. Or something, bro. I know you either lying, like they're not. It's like 3, 4, 5.
I'll tell you what it is, though. Damn perk.
He said, "What is it? A damn perk." What, man? but I ain't gonna lie. I ask this every single time towards anybody. It doesn't matter who. How does your mind feel right now in this moment? If you had to be truthfully honest. Off the wake up.
If I had to be 120% honest, how I feel right now, I feel. Let's talk about. Let me try to talk 3 layers. Physically, I'm a bit cold, obviously, but that's just fine. If I had to say mentally, I feel like at times I'm doing the right thing, and at times I'm like, maybe I gotta rush, cause I'm thinking about right now, I got a accounting quiz later to do tonight before 11:59. So that's a teensy bit of stress. Spiritually, I feel good. I feel like I'm just in the moment, enjoying company, or just even the privilege of being on an interview and just being asked questions, or opening my mind and having a conversation with somebody else. That's how I'd say I feel right now. Yeah, how about you?
One, mentally I feel like just really eager. Like just eager to just like chase after it. Like just do more for myself. Yeah.
I love it.
Spiritually, I would say I'm really calm and balanced and at peace within self deeply, and not like cluttered or what's the word?
Fogged.
Yeah, fogged. And like I know I gotta work and hustle and try hard and make sure my mind's strong. So I feel like having that balance is what keeps me like eager to want to wake up, because I value like if you're able to wake up in the morning, then the energy that you have within yourself will guide you through the day that you need to go to just flow accordingly, like either neutral, calm, either cluttered or whatever, but you'll still feel stable if you just know that, oh, I have a purpose today. I woke up. Now let's go do something. Let me go to school. Like, let me go to class. Let me learn. My life is valuable for wanting to be present in this moment every single day. So I value just like every day when I wake up, my mind's just, I have to wake up today. Please wake me up. I wake up. Okay. So that's what I think about every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And some people can't realistically be like, oh yeah, back to the same shit. I don't know what I'm thankful for. There's nothing for me to do. It's just bad.
The box.
You're just stuck in that void, that box, majority of the time. And it's just like, but you woke up today, bro. Like there's people out there that can't do that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you really have a lot to offer just by you just being present within yourself, whether you're trying hard to either read, study for a project, do a video, create some type of art piece, do a photo shoot, work on building a computer, do this coding assessment, you applying for a job. Like, you just have something that's meant for you, whether or not you either have it figured out now or later on, but you're present and you're still here and you're strong and you have a purpose and you're loved within yourself, even when you think you're not, from other people. So it's just like feeling that way and thinking that vividly and deeply about myself and just towards all people, no matter what. I feel like that's a really rare thing to have within yourself, instead of just being like, oh yeah, let me just be secluded and stick to myself and save everything and just view people the way I want to view them. But I just want to see and know that everybody is made and built differently. But at the end of the day, we're all going in a straight line that's 100% cluttered, and it's not going to be easy for everybody just to go left when we all want to go forward. But if you gotta be that one person to just go left and still put up a sign to show people that, bro, this is possible, just try, then that's just the right thing to do. So I'll say my mind feels that way, and that's how I just view everything and just how I just feel about everything, to be honest. Like, I just feel like my purpose is just really just straight. But I'm seeing everybody work hard and do promising things, but I'm just like, I want to see everybody win. Whether or not you're going to be going through whatever with your family, relationships, friends, live, class, you working, financial stability, your mental health. I just want to see you stay strong. That's all I want from you. I'm not saying that you gotta like put in like 100%, but like just stay strong. But then just try to find your rhythm. Like when you're listening to a song and you hear that one beat, it sounds fire. Just think of that one beat, but make sure you see every single note, that you see yourself just going through the same motion every single time. But you see different things catalog and build up. So it just seems more different, but it's just the same thing. And that's what makes you special. That's how I kind of view everybody. Who do? Sounds good to me. Now, I'm not gonna lie. What's it called? My cousin was like, "Yo, bro, tickle the bell." What the fuck? What does that mean? I was like, "What do you mean?" Tickle the bell, like when you said, "Oh, nah, bro, go tickle the post notifications."
Oh, yeah.
And this nigga was like, "Yo, hey, yo, what?" And I was all like, "What do you mean?" He said, "Bro, that sounds kind of sus." I said, "Let me listen to it." Nah, bro, go tickle the bell. And I was all like, it's a hit or miss at the end of the day. So it just sounds funny. I was like, but if you think of it like that, is there something wrong with you though that you want to say?
Yeah, that's. I ain't gonna lie. The cousin watching us, bro. It ain't that deep. I could have said, "Go spit on the bell." Somebody be like, "What are you talking about?" It's a way to catch your attention, to bring your awareness to the bell. Spit on the bell is crazy, but nigga, tickle the bell, like what did you just do? Like come on, bro. All right, but yeah. All right, gang. So what else you got?
Man. I wrote down more questions. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Let's dive into them.
All right, man. Let me do this right now. All right. I already asked that one. All right. Number 1. What's your dream and aspirations in life to accomplish for yourself, family, and friends to view you, understand you, and value your life more vividly?
I have kind of like 2 answers for this one. I have like a direct answer, and then I have like the second part of it is also direct, but it's more so like the wholesome answer. So the first answer that's more like the direct and like a literal thing is, my dream is to be a mogul. And for those of you who might not know what that is, a mogul is like a magnate. I probably said another word that's probably, what the fuck does that even mean? It's basically the best people I can say are like a synonym of that word, or if not an exact representation of that word, is like The Rock, Kevin Hart, like Michael B. Jordan's on his way there, but like somebody that like 50 Cent's a mogul, like Drake's a mogul, like those people who are like influential in probably almost every space that they touch, whether it be producing, co-signing, influence, like whatever their craft is, they get to a certain level that just allows them to create so many different opportunities for themselves and a whole bunch of different things, whether it be sponsorships, movies, producing, executive producing, and a whole bunch of different stuff like that. That's really what I want to be. I want to be somebody that like I can do something, and then when I touch down, when I touch down back, yeah, no, I'm good. I just had to go on through. I just want to be somebody that like when I'm done, I leave something behind that basically outlives me. Like you don't even associate my name with it. You be like, oh yeah, I know that. Like Disney, at the moment now you don't associate Walt Disney with it. You just know it's Disney.
Literally, you know, gotta say that.
The wholesome answer is I want to be more of what there isn't in this world, and I think that's like true, honest, like men. Like I want to be somebody who can achieve a level of success that is normally unattainable, but still isn't like in fact a man. Like I was raised by a single father, so like I understand like what it is in a sense to be a man. It's it's like a good percentage of what I only know. So I want to be like more of like authentic, strong presence, obviously, when I step in a room, but somebody who's able to protect, provide, and care for those around me. So I try to embody those now when I'm younger, or what I feel like what is embodying it now. But that's like the double-sided answer to that. That's like the internal answer, and the external is like the mogul. So that's what I'd say.
It's good. It's great. Damn. Yeah. It just seems and feels like you already got that like within yourself, but you just want that to just be like, I don't know, but for you to see it and know this.
Yeah. Oddly enough, I do look forward to like the weeks where it's like, yo, I only have 2-3 hours each day, if each day, where it's like I can like go out to eat with a friend and
Or go out with my family. Or go do
yeah,
something.
because I'm just that productive and that much is going on. I do look forward to it, as much stress as I know it will be. I do understand that is.
But you'll enjoy it though.
Yeah, that's what comes with it. So that comes with the territory.
But like you said, Kevin Hart, like, bro, him and The Rock's work ethic is, I can't even.
It's unworldly. It's literally otherworldly.
I can't even say a word. Yeah. It's just.
It's insane.
Like they probably have like realistically like an hour or two, and it's just like they're doing multiple things. It's not just, oh yeah, I gotta do this, I have to go do that.
That's what I'm hoping.
Like that, and it all pays off regardless. Like it's not just gonna be like, oh yeah, I gotta go do this to do that, and then okay, I'm tired. And they want to do it. Like, they're just eager for it. And it's just within them to just, okay, done. All right. And 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, every move is calculated. There's not really time for wasting.
Like, can you imagine just being able to just do an abundance of things every single day, every hour, every minute, and it just makes you feel like, damn, this is a lot of work. But look at me. Look who I am. Wow.
Yeah. I can't imagine it, honestly. I imagine it a lot all the time, and I realize the biggest factor that plays into being able to be that successful and that fluid is having a good team. So I feel like that's what I do now. Notice the people.
Not to cut you off, but if y'all want to help us out and be in our team, well, my team and his team, I would be really appreciated.
Help my man out. Definitely could use some camera guys in the back. Definitely could use some people to clip the podcast. Or like, if you're watching right now and you have your favorite parts, DM them or like comment down your favorite timestamps, stuff like that. Like little shit that people probably don't think matters.
If you just do a little.
If you catch yourself going back to a specific part of the podcast and you're like, yo, this right here, timestamp it right in the comments.
Please. And if you don't, same thing I said before. I don't give a damn about the price. That's why it's hitting me. All right? I just need some help.
But back on the team aspect, I would say like I think I value a lot of the people who I surround myself with and who I engage with. Like it might sound like it's like condescending, but I don't really like wasting my time with people that I feel like aren't focused on themselves.
I agree.
Like there's you just kind of can tell the people that kind of just want to sit around or just like you say you're doing shit. Like imagine you go to the gym. This is a prime example of like somebody you can realize who's like not wanting to push themselves. Like you get these people in the gym all the time. Like if you go to the gym, and you know what I mean by this, like you'll work out or you'll be doing something, like you'll be pushing yourself and they be like, nah, nigga, you're bugging. Like, what? Bro, you be doing too much, bro. Or like, it's like on some like, nigga, what are you training for? It's like, it don't even really got to be like I'm training for something, bro. It could be I'm training for life, bro. It's like people get uncomfortable with you pushing yourself or you putting yourself in uncomfortable situations because it makes them feel like, I guess, maybe they're not doing enough. Or they could just genuinely look at you and be like, I don't, like that's too much. That's fine. It's cool. But I'd much rather surround myself with people that are willing to try to push themselves. And even if you fail, you fail. But it's the spark in you that I go, oh, like he tried, or like she tried, or like she was willing to like put herself in an uncomfortable situation to make herself better. That's the type of people I like to hang around. Like I have a friend, I'm not gonna say her name, but she was super like anxiety was terrible freshman year in college. Like, terrible. I mean, like, couldn't even go to like a party for more than 2-3 minutes. Her anxiety was terrible. And I've gotten to watch her develop over the years, like putting herself out there more. And it's because she's trying. And like she'll come to me and be like, Sam, guess what happened today? I went to my first party and didn't leave. Like, or she'll be like, I stayed out of my room today. Like stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's little small things, but it's the principle behind it. Like you're really making yourself uncomfortable so you can find a new comfort. Like things like that make me happy. Like I don't care. Like I don't always like discriminate, and it's like only guys do this, or like only guys need to be around me that are like working hard. Bro, I have a shit ton of girls that I know that are like super women. Like they're really trying their best to like, they're out here working just as hard as us. Like I value that so much. So I think like being able to vet people and like find out a process like of like who makes sense to have around me, not even just in your circle, but like in your orbit, like people that you like find yourself just daily interactions with. Yeah. I think that's powerful because then it gives you like what to value when you actually have to have like a superficial team. So
I wish I had that.
It comes.
Yeah, it definitely comes. That's why I feel like I kind of like disconnected myself from, I ain't even gonna cap, like a good amount of people that just like, oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh shit, my fault. Y'all didn't see that. See what happens when you make mistakes? You feel me? But I kind of just I really just disconnected myself from a good amount of people that just didn't want to try, or they just like, I tried helping, tried pushing them, tried guiding them to see themselves differently, or try to push themselves, but it's just like mentally I know I don't understand and see what you're going through up here, so it's kind of going to be hard for me to want to kind of alter the way you go about your life, knowing that it's just an endless cycle of situations and things that I know I'm just not capable of fixing. But I still want you to try. But if you don't want to try, then I don't need you in my circle.
You're not entitled to it. And before you can build, you have to break something down or clear room. Like, people don't just put buildings up. They got to, clear the trees away, build foundations, and then stuff like that. So before building, like for me, I was the same way. I had to disconnect and really like not fuck with people. I still am big on like trust. Like I'm like, I don't know. New people try to meet me, like I'm feeling you out for a long time before I really be like, yeah, we could work.
Like it's gotta be a couple of years, bro.
Like yeah, or like even when it's like work, like I like to be like, what's your focus? Do you want to get to know me before you work with me, or do you just want to work? And it's like some people it's just business, and I don't really function when it's just business because like I'll have to adapt and learn that, but. There's certain people, but like even friendships, like I don't just become friends with somebody. Like, you ever know those people like, we're older now, so we probably don't experience this as much, but certain people like on Snapchat, they be like new friends. I always like.
My fault couldn't even go off. Bro, if you still do that now, if you still keep posting new friends, FaceTime, grow up. Let that shit go.
No one does the FaceTime part. For real?
Yes.
I don't be on Snap no more. I don't be on Snap no more.
But like I don't be on it to just be like trying to post and do shit about, okay, let me see how this person's doing. Let me see how this person's doing. Why are you posting that for? I thought you was the shit. What happened?
The thing I look at it like this is,
or do you just want attention?
I couldn't even assume what it is for some people. This is what I'll say though. That's why I say like I use Snap for like just giving like little sparks of moments of what my life is doing and shit like that. Snap is marketing for me. I try to use it in a different way. Like obviously you got to put your real life so people don't just think you're a fucking billboard. But then when you do put something that is related to your business, you grab a percentage of those people. So that's some game for somebody who might be thinking about that. Use Snapchat as like if you're just posting just your business shit and you think like that's just gonna work, people kind of go, okay, just another ad. Like, Snap ads you can't tap past. You become one of those, but you can get tapped past. So, but here's what I was gonna say: the people who swipe up and be like new friends, they always throw me off because I don't think they understand the perception that they're giving off. Because if they swipe up and say new friends, like I've had people swipe up and be like new friends on like a picture of my face when I'm like looking attractive, right? What you're kind of doing to me is like, you ever seen those girls? They be like, oh my God, you're so pretty. Let's be friends. Yes. The reason why I've always like looked at that, I was like, that's so weird to me. Like I never got why like certain girls do that, but I realized the essence of it is, oh my God, there's an opportunity or a situation here that I can benefit off of. Let's connect. And it's like a very, like, that's like let's say you have a multi-million-dollar business, right? And I'm, let's say a couple $100,000, right? And you walk in the room, right? I'm like, yo, my name is, how you doing? We should do business together. Then ask for like how you are, didn't bother to network, didn't bother to build up rapport between us to get to a point where it would even make sense. I didn't even give you value. I just said, yo, bro, basically what I said to you in layman's terms, like, yo, bro, let me hold a couple dollars off you. You know what I'm saying? So I think like situations like that it's really kind of strange. And like I said, I'm on here to be very honest. Like this is my thought process with shit. I just think like new friends, when people are like, we should be friends, it's kind of weird to me because I'm like, why didn't you just let us become friends? Why did you have to be like new friends? Why did you have to announce that? Like now I'm on guard. Like,
yeah, like what do you like? What's your real intention?
Yeah, and I get it. Some people are like, well, I just wanted to let you know. It's really hard to become friends with somebody on social media, especially when you started off with new friends.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know.
Like if you want to be friends, no disrespect. We can go on a call or something. We could talk, or we could see each other like realistic, and just
have
say,
a conversation. Some people are fucking Hollywood and dickheads and don't respond. I'll be honest. I think people think I'm like that.
I know the main person that's gonna see this, and I'm gonna post it. I'm not gonna say your name, and I'm not gonna put your at. But, you Hollywood is shit. Oh, damn. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that shit. Thank you so much.
Some people have this perception of me. Well, the ones who
and you're not famous either, so don't say shit.
the ones who do have a perception of me, of like, oh, this nigga thinks he's the shit, and et cetera, blase, blah, whatever, right? I look at it as like, that's cool to have that perception, but most of the people that swipe, no. Unless you're really on some weird shit. My Snap is public, so anybody can swipe up and be like, say anything, right? Somebody could be like, yo, you fucking suck, shut up. Somebody has.
Someone told me to eat a dick.
It'd be like that. That's what I'm saying. So like for me, like,
and you're ugly as shit, so I don't know why you said that to me.
Hey man, that's between y'all. But yeah, I look at it like this, like, I think people's perception of you is what it is, but like how you move is you. Like, again, I don't know. I just look at like the whole, like, people don't realize how open they are with their intentions. And it's not to say don't be open with your intentions, but it's also like, there's different ways to go. If you want to network with somebody, be genuine about it. Don't try to like finagle, finesse, and be snaky. Like, that doesn't really do anything for you. And if that makes you feel good at night, like on a daily basis, so that you can look in the mirror and feel good as a person doing that, I think you got to have more conversations with yourself, because that's a nature, like, we put a cut somewhere because, he's starting off. I did the same thing happened to me. Sometimes technical difficulties, so that's good.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It be happening like that.
But again, what else you got? Let's talk. I just realized we're like low key with screensaver behind us. It's kind of, if you if you look at the kids, low key like a screensaver. You think about
there's no bullshit.
This is fake though. It's
fake. It's
a green screen. It's a green screen, guys. You gotta, like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit could go away at any time.
Man.
What's something that you think people value more that you don't?
What's something that people value more that I don't?
TikTok.
I have it. I just want to present. I want to say it in the right way. I think people value company a little more than I do. It's not to say that I don't, but I think people value it a bit more than I do. Here's why I'll say that. College teaches you a lot about yourself and how you maneuver and how you would if you were on your own. And a lot of times I see, not everybody, but a good amount of people that almost can't seem to function without a group. So I think always having to be with a friend, or like, you know, those people like, I'm going to a party, I want a friend to come with me. And so like, yeah, like, I get it. It's like you don't want to go by yourself and shit like that. But I've low-key always been the type of person that I'll go by myself to figure shit out. Because, I don't know, I realize, like, the reason why I started understanding that, like, some people can't go to the gym by themselves. Like, some people can't do certain tasks by themselves. And I've come to a point where I realize, like, being alone or being able to maneuver by your lonely or being out the way is a very powerful thing, because it makes you appreciate when you do have company. You'd enjoy it more. But you're not dependent. You're not dependent
Exactly.
on it. So I think that's one thing for sure. As time goes on, I've realized, like, some people genuinely, like, I always gotta have somebody with me.
We gotta have the group with us.
And some people, I get it. Like, prime example, if you're a girl going to a party late night, that makes sense. You want to be, you want to be safe. That completely makes sense. That is exempt. I don't look at anybody like that. I think it's just like, sometimes I be harsh on niggas, bro. I'd be like, it be niggas I'd be harsh on, bro. I'd be like, bro, like, why you timid, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Do shit on your dolly. Or like, yeah, bro, I just can't find a motivation to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's what I mean. In that sense, too, like, you have to have company with motivation. You have to have company with, like, structure and discipline. Like, you can't really have it for yourself. And that's not to say, like, it's not a hard game, bro. Like, some days I fall off on my motivation and self-discipline, too. But that's the whole point. When you do it alone, you realize no one's holding your hand, or you're not always going to be able to look right and somebody's with their, like, yo, bro, because shit, one day someday they going to have their moment where they're like, bro, I can't do this shit today. So imagine if I went to the gym with somebody and had company every single, and I always use the gym because it's just an easier thing to think about rather than, like, it's a different grind. It's a grind that anybody can dive into. But imagine you have somebody that you go to the gym with every single day, whether it be your mans or your best friend that's a girl, right? Or, you know, like, girls have their girls, and then guys have their, like, you know, their niggas that they be with. Imagine you go for a year, every day with them. Now imagine, like, what's going to be like to go a month by yourself. It's going to throw you off. So it's the same shit. I look at it like that, is like, that's a small scale version of, like, you know, real life, like, motivation wise. If you always had to do things with another person and you've never had that separation to, like, figure and develop yourself out, then I kind of go, I don't know. So I'm okay with my own space, and I think that's something I feel like people value a bit more than I do at times. Not to say I don't value it, but that's the first thing.
That's good. I agree with that 110%. But I kind of feel like in my head mentally though, I'm an outgoing type of person. So, like, when I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna be me. But if I really want to just be to myself, and you don't understand why, don't assume that it's because either 1, I'm sad, 2, I'm upset, 3, something's going on, or 4, what's wrong. I hate hearing what's wrong. What's wrong? I hate hearing that shit.
People have associated people being by themselves as something is wrong with you. That's my problem. That's multiple edits, multiple cuts.
Damn.
That's fine as water. Multiple cuts, multiple A's, multiple cuts. That's okay, because we going nuts.
Is that a bar?
You rapping now? About to go to the studio?
While I'm rapping, I ain't sleeping, because I ain't napping. Fuck you talking about. Going crazy in the studio. She slurred me up like some Steve.
All right, now this is a good one. What's an insult you received that you're proud of?
An insult that I received. Oh, I know this one straight off the top of my head, bro. Straight, like, bro, immediate. I don't even think they understood, like, that it was an insult. So, during my freshman year of college, there was a group chat of niggas, like, that we all, like, it was just, like, a big group of us. It was, like, probably, like, 20 of us, like, maybe, I want to say. And the problem with having a group of people that big is there's subgroups, and then there's somebody trying to be the leader of everything, and et cetera, et cetera. And it was just cool, because, like, we all had, like, a group of niggas. We would all just get together to talk, shit like that. But I think the essence of the group wasn't there. And, like, me and my man's Elijah, like, I'll call him E, but I say Elijah so y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But we called it out. It was like, this group's gonna break apart. And like I said, I'm being fully honest. This isn't a diss to anybody, but there was a time that this group had like a way of doing jokes, but it was like really truthful jokes. So like it was like really like it'd be like, nigga, you been wearing a hoodie for like 3 days, nigga. So shut up, bro. Like shit like that. Like niggas would be saying some shit, and like me and you would be like, that's not a joke, bro. And what it was, yeah, literally, it was like literally like subliminal messages, bro. And it was like, it got to a point that me and E was like, yo, because what would happen, we'd watch it and we wouldn't really like entertain shit like that. And we set ourselves and our presence up in a way that they really wouldn't try that shit with us. But with them, it was like, oh, somebody says a joke like that, and then they slide one back, and it's just like there was no like real respect for each other in that group. So one day, I think I posted this picture. It was this picture it's on my Instagram to this day. I posted a picture. It's me in a blue turtleneck, and it's like a photo shoot that we did.
The blue and white one?
No, it's like a straight blue turtleneck. I have glasses on. I'm reading a book, and it's still up on my Instagram to this day.
Or like the motivational post that you made?
Yeah, it had like a thing like that. So I'm glad you said motivational, right? So what happened was they saw it on my Snap, and what they do is sometimes they'll screenshot your story and like send it in the chat, and then they'll like have whatever, right? So they screenshotted it, and it like, watch when I explain this joke. You're gonna be like what? Like, doesn't even make sense, right? So they was like, oh, this nigga Sam always trying to be on some motivational shit, bro. And like another nigga came, he was like, yeah, nigga, like, damn, nigga, what if I want to be a bum? Like, what if I don't want to do shit with my life, right? Like, that's a joke, right? So I'm sitting and I'm like, okay, like I didn't ask like, that. The thing is, I got to a point where I just didn't entertain the group chat no more. But it was a Snap group chat, and I look at it and I was just like, I don't even think y'all understand like how that like they were basically saying like, oh, it's negative for a nigga to try to motivate you, or because I was consistently motivational. Like I wasn't like here and there motivational, like randomly at times and moments. Like that's just kind of like almost like a personality trait for me. Like I always like to talk about like, yo, how can we better our lives and figure some shit out? So naturally, like if you're like, I was a black sheep in that sense. Like I was open with it. I never cared about so when they said that, I don't even think they really understood like how insulting it was, because I was just like, bro, do y'all not like value like shit like that? Like it was like, bro, this nigga always talking about some shit, and I was just like, why are you not? It don't gotta be all the time. Where's your head at? So it just made me think about like, and it's not to say, again, like I don't try to talk and move like I'm condescending. I know some people might think it comes off like that. It's just natural confidence that I've built up. But I think to me that like other than like nigga your video sucks, shut up, like this and that, or like somebody be like, I don't know, there's a nigga that slid up on my story and literally was like, bro, you've been talking about the same shit for years and I've made no progress and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's shit like that. What happened?
I like when you said like, oh nah, but you've been doing this for years. Like, it's not gonna. Okay.
My progress just wasn't the progress they wanted to see or they think that I should have had.
Progress you told me that you've done though.
Yeah. And the thing is, that's what's crazy too. They're saying by them being like, bro, you've made no progress, shut up, stop talking, you're always posting motivational stuff. They don't see on the back end of the people that are like, yo, I needed this today and shit like that. But they also don't realize by them saying like, yo, shut up, you've made no progress, this and that, it kind of is telling me you have higher expectations for me. If you kind of, like, that's how I look at it. Real shit. I look at it as like, you see what I'm saying? Like, your mind, bro, how you move your mind, niggas could call me delusional. I don't give a fuck. I use delusion to my advantage, bro. I look at it like this. You're mad that I haven't hit the expectations you think I should be at to be talking like that. That's fine. That's fine. It just motivates me more. And like, you know what's crazy too is like on the back end.
You better clip that shit.
Nah, it's cool too. Like on the back end, they hit me up. Like what's crazy is like I get certain interactions of somebody who made it now. And I think it's like prep before you make it. Like, cause they hit me up sometime after and they was like, yo, bro, I just wanted to apologize, bro. I was tweaking this and that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I was just going through a hard time and this and that. And I was just like, all right, cool. And in that moment, I had like a split decision where I could have been like really petty or just be like, bro, that shit's beneath me, bro. Because they're younger than me. So I was just like, because I posted it just to show like, yo, bro, like whenever I post something, bro, it's not to expose the person. It's to expose that, bro, don't think shit is sweet and dandy with this grind shit, bro. Like people don't fucking like it at times at all. That's why I try to be authentic. Like, oh, why didn't you cover the name? Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You posted that. You said that to me, this and that. I'm just going to show it. I don't give a fuck to be like, oh, let me protect your identity. I don't care, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but when they hit me up afterwards, I was just like, and it was crazy too. Is like they were like inviting me to like a thing that they were doing for themselves grind-wise. And I was in my head like, bro, I'm not doing that shit. But they said that they wanted to make content. So I was like, well, I said this. I was like, you got about 3 weeks. I'll check in with you in 3 weeks. And somebody might be like, why the fuck did you tap in with them niggas? It's like, bro, that shit's beneath me, bro. I don't move with like a stick up my ass. I move with a chip on my shoulder to be like, yo, I gotta, get what I gotta get done. But like, these little interactions teach me a lot of lessons, and I take them like tenfold, real shit. Like I scale them up. I'm like on a bigger scale. How would that have went? You know what I'm saying? So maybe I didn't handle it 100% perfectly, but I'm not perfect, bro. So that's just how I thought I should have handled it, and that's how I did. But I'd say you're always motivational, like, or like niggas like shitting on the positive energy. I think that's always the bigger end. So I don't give a fuck about a nigga calling me a bitch or some shit like that. I'll talk my shit back. But you coming at something that is like actually positive.
Positive.
That's insulting.
That's insulting and kind of scary. That shows your mind. It's just, I don't want to be within your vicinity. I'm good. I'm all good.
I apologize if I'm a chatterbox. Just.
You said this before. Do y'all know what this is? It's tell your stories. When you talk, there's no stop, pause. Let it go. Do what you gotta do.
That'd be the thing I'm thinking of. Niggas don't want to see you win sometimes, man. It's okay.
Yo, bro, why'd you post that? Okay.
Bring out the spritzers. Let's go golf.
What's next?
I hope one day my issues are suffering from success. It's such a funny suffering from success.
You made it.
Yeah.
What made you want to start MOT?
Oh, that is a very...
And for any of y'all that's wondering what MOT is, Yeah, I might be wrong, but
A podcast?
yeah, but I might be wrong. But let me know. Matter of time.
Yeah.
So amount of time.
Okay.
What made you want to start that?
That's actually I like that question. So for those of you who watch or are watching right now and are probably curious, like, what is he talking about?
If you don't know what it is, it's down in the description.
Yeah. I mean, it's inactive right now, and I'll actually get to why it's inactive. But, so MOT is a 3-letter acronym that I came up for matter of time, because I believe that everything you do, done consistently and done, like adapting to it and figuring it out, everything that you want will come to you in a matter of time. So I figured, I was like, okay, well, that's something that I was just saying altogether. Like, it wasn't like a podcast. That wasn't the objective of it. It was just something that I lived by. I was like, matter of time. So it's something that I would have in my, like, that's what an hourglass represents to me now. If I ever send you an hourglass, or you look at my bio on IG and there's an hourglass, that hourglass in itself means MOT. So, for me, the reason why I started that podcast, and I'll tell you exactly why it stopped too, I started it because I wanted to bring spotlight on creatives that I thought don't get spotlight. Like, the ones that are actually, like, nose to the grindstone, bro. Like, they're, like, really working, and it's like, damn, like, why are you not bigger than you are? You know what I mean? Like, people like that, or like, damn, why are you not getting this certain attention that I feel like you should deserve? So for me, that's what happened. Like, I would reach out to certain people. Bless you? Question mark.
Damn, that shit hurt.
That was the most quiet sneeze I've ever.
Man, like I felt the sneeze about to like just about to go, and then it just stopped. I said, "Oh nah," and then I had just that shit just flew out.
All right, but yeah, so like for me, I researched. Well, not research. I already knew like who, and I made a video on Instagram about it, and I didn't realize like how much, like it got pretty good traction for the city. Like, I was just talking about like my idea. I was like, I feel like, because I've always had this. This is the real reason why I started the podcast. I always felt that Boston in itself has a small community, and I've had this conversation with my dad, and he's gave me insight that's changed a little bit of my thinking about it. But for the most part, I thought that I think Boston is small, that I always say this, it's like a Thanksgiving table, like with too many mouths to feed. Like, everyone's either grabbing as much as they can, not leaving enough for the rest, or if you got a plate, niggas are slapping your plate, so it's like, well, if I can't eat, you can't. And then the niggas who do have a lot on their plate, they're like, the fuck out of here. I'm not sharing this shit, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like that. So I was like, what's a way that I feel like in a way I could bring more attention and highlight people in the right way? So I was like, why not do a podcast? And it's something that like made me uncomfortable at first, because I feel like people tell me like I speak pretty well. They be like, you have a very compendious way of speaking. And that word, I know when I'm saying all that word means, somebody might be like, not a fucking idiot. But for the ones who don't want to go on Google in the next tab and pause this video, compendious just means that you break things down in a very clear and concise way. So I figured that I could always speak pretty well, and people told me that. So I was like, well, what's a medium that helps, and what's content that you can do like that? And it's speaking. And I was like, oh, podcast. So I was like, why don't I have a podcast where I can put, and the vision is still there too. Like, I'll explain everything, and it's going to be a bit of a mouthful, but the vision was,
Pause.
see, bro, now you're your cousin. See, now you're your cousin. Anyway, the vision of it was to make sure that I could grab not even just Boston, but Massachusetts creatives and put them in a situation where they can articulate themselves and show who's behind the craft, behind the artists, behind the music, behind the content creation, all of that. And I had one person on there. I'd say I wish I didn't, but I appreciate the experience of having them on there, because it showed me like, okay, like that was a situation where it was just business. And this is also why I stopped. At first, people just randomly hit me up. Like, it was like, as soon as I did it, I'm talking, bro, my DMs was flooded. Everybody, yo, let me get an interview. And mind you, I'm not big. I'm not a big content creator yet, right? Just gotta add that in there. Power of speech is powerful. But it was to the point that I was like, so I'm over here making the notes and I'm writing down all these people. But I'm also looking through their stuff, and this is the part of me where I'm honest. A lot of it was just like, y'all should just keep working. You know what I mean? And I'm not the best at what I do. There's always going to be somebody better camera, better editors, better all of that. But a lot of my work speaks for itself. And I'm going to keep it a stack. There's a lot of work that I was just like, if I personally wouldn't fuck with it, bro, I'm not going to dedicate a whole 40-minute episode to it. And somebody might be like, well, that's favoritism. It's not favoritism. I genuinely know who has quality work. Yeah, because the people that support them also say they have quality work. So it was on some shit where, like, I feel like people just saw an opportunity to work on something. Not work on something. They saw an opportunity to be like, yo, people hit me in my DMs like, yo, let's work. Who the fuck are you? Like, I don't, like, that's not how you, like, present yourself. You know what I mean? Like, for me, like, if I'm want to DM somebody about potentially working with them or, like, going on their platform where they're going to edit, they're going to plan, they're going to have questions for me, they're going to have all of this stuff, I'm not going to be like, yo, let's work. I'm going to be like, hey, I respect what you do. Watch, some of the episodes, or just say what you like about the person and stuff like that, and what you like about their content, and then say, would you be down to ever work on a content project? And if no, it's fine, bro. Like, I'm not gonna hit niggas, let's work. What the fuck? That's so weird.
Like, what do you get out of that?
Like, you just come off really fucking cocky and arrogant, and it's like,
you're famous. Let me see what you. What are you talking about?
You know what I mean? It's like, let's work.
You get back to work.
Yeah, real. I was about to say that. It's like, you talking about let's work, and I look at the shit you got going on. I'm like, nigga, it's not a let's you go work.
It's not
go
let's
figure that shit
you
out.
Go back to work.
And that's like, and again, like, I'm never gonna say no names, bro, but I understand, like, you can't be the hero in everybody's story. You can't. Like, people are not gonna like you. They're gonna be like, oh, this nigga talking about me. And I've had situations where somebody was like, oh, bro, it's all good, bro. Like, I'll just see you on the other end of the table, bro. Like, like, I'll see you on the other side. And I was just like, nigga, it's not that deep. Like, if somebody, you know what I mean? It was shit like that. So I started getting just exhausted with the fact of dealing with so many personalities that felt that they should get certain attention. And even me, like, I don't ask to get interviewed. Like, that's why I just did it myself on my platform in a way that I thought was clear and concise. And you're doing an interview right now, which, like, they don't know the cameras you got. They don't know the price of these things. And they don't know the fuck-ups we've had to do beforehand where the mic is not connecting, or, like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't know any of that. So
they don't know what we're doing.
They don't know how much stress it is to create content. And I'm going to dedicate that stress to somebody I barely fucking know and hit me up saying, let's work. The fuck out of here. I'm sorry. No. Like, people don't understand that. And they think, like, just because we're young, there's not a level of professionalism that you have to have. Nigga, this is where you created, so you understand. Like, how the fuck, if you talk to me like that, how the fuck do you think a man in a white suit who's gonna offer you $1 million is gonna, like, what? Yeah, let's work, bro.
Let's work.
The fuck out of here. He's gonna be like, yo, get this kid the fuck out of my office, bro. Bro, shit. There's no etiquette, bro. And it's like, people be like, oh, it's not that deep. It's like, bro, if you wanna be something serious and have people take you serious, move and follow suit, bro. So I ended up getting to a point where I just stopped the podcast. Other than, like, the stress of, like, maintaining my vlog channel, or, like, the creative vlog channel, my main channel, which was not getting the attention it should have deserved, and this podcast channel, which was really getting most of my attention, I was just like, there's too many people on here just looking for a situation that's going to benefit them. I'm the one editing. I'm the one planning. I'm the one, as soon as I get back from school, I'm editing and scheduling out all, like, my friend Dion said it in the first episode. He was like, no, it was a vlog. He was like, damn, bro, how many interviews you got? I told him, I'm like, bro, I got 3 as soon as I came back from school. And he was like, damn. I'm like, yeah, because I'm the one that's reaching out, people telling me no and shit like that. And there's some genuine people that I asked, and they were like, nah, I can't do this yet. And I'm like, you could do this. Like you have the following. And that always spoke something to me because I was like, that spoke volumes. Because I'm like, wow, you have a platform and you still feel like you're not ready. But these people who don't really have that much of a platform and they're really still trying to build themselves are trying to. And it just threw me off. And people can say what they want and feel how they feel and be like, oh, this nigga's glazing or dick sucking or whatever. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I came on here to be honest, and my honest perspective is that there are people that were literally just trying to benefit off of a situation of getting a couple hundred views because my podcast was not pulling in that many. I wasn't the fucking Breakfast Club, you know what I mean? But it was just the fact that people respected, like, the work ethic behind it. Like, oh, if you got on this, it was going to get posted. You know what I mean? Like, and it would be 30 to 40 minutes. And people wanted to, it's the ego thing. People want to hear about themselves. And I can admit to it right now. I'm like, wow, we're sitting here doing a podcast and there's 2 parts to it. That's beautiful. But I can also put myself in check real quick and understand if you didn't want to do this, it's done. Done. So that's what I'm thinking. I think this city at times doesn't share because there's certain things I feel like we're delayed on. And the ones that aren't delayed on it, they're figuring it out and you can see it. And the ones who are still having trouble figuring it out, you see it. So I don't know if anyone caught strays. I don't know if anyone felt a little pinch when I said anything that I said. But, bro, like, I'm at a point now where I have to, like, be true to myself because I'm not even at the level I'm at. And I don't ever remotely. If I, like, this, you know how many times I ask girls for video? How many times I ask girls for videos on, like, I'll just speak on this one. You know how many times I ask girls for videos to be like on a smash or pass or a blind date video and shit like that? Do you think I hit them up and I'm like, yo, you gotta get in this vid?
That sounds so weird.
It's fuck, right? Especially to somebody that you're actually trying to convince. No, I'm like, hey, my name is Shamar. This is a content project that I'm working on. This is a reference video. Like shit like that. Like a girl automatically, or just a person in general, wants the feeling of comfortability before they do a project with you. Why would you? I don't know. It's just like, bro, like, shit don't work like that, bro. So that's, like, my biggest frustration with this shit, bro. But I know I went off on a tangent, and I went on a little rant, but I just think, like, the reason I wanted to start it was just to really show people, like, this is, like, the gems of the city that nobody's, like, talking about and showing and showcasing. And I think,
or even just observing and witnessing.
Yeah, being able to hear them talk. And, like, because some people know you off of social media, but they don't hear you talk. So I wanted to give people an opportunity to do that. And I realized it will happen again, just way more structure. Like, I mean 120%. Like, you're going to have to talk to somebody else before you get to me. Like, they are going to vet you out. They're going to figure everything out. I'll have people on cameras. I will have a whole team rather than me being a one-man stop shop. And I'm literally damn near killing myself trying to not sleep enough and do all this. It was just too much. I'm like, I'm not here to make, I don't know how to describe it. Everything isn't, like, I have a life. Nigga, I had work. I had all of this shit. So, yeah, and I was, the whole time, all of the channels dying because I'm not doing anything on it. So I was like, yeah, I just had to stop it. But the vision was to, again, highlight the gems that nobody was talking about. Dust off the diamonds and be like, diamonds in the rough right here, bro. Before they even got to it, some of the people that had their interview for the first time, they was like, yo, I fuck with this heavy because this is my first interview ever. And I love how you conducted it. What's in the best? Camera's dying just like how shit's dying right now. But, you know what I mean? But it was an opportunity, and somebody took them serious and treated them as such. So that's my long-ass winded answer of...
Yeah. All right. This is it.
Final question, guys.
Final question, man. Tell me about the 3 most influential people. Yo. We good.
All good? Yeah. All right, so the things that you guys are not seeing, cameras dying left and right, computer not recording the audio no more. So now we both on the iPhone and we on one camera, so we about to make this shit work, nigga. All right, bet. So the question I was asked was the 3 most important or influential people in my life, as well as where do I see myself in 5 years. So I think the most important people in my life have to be, one, My father. A giant part of who I am is because of my father. The development, the growth, the understanding of who I am as a person, realizing, he's human. There's certain things that he might do that I wouldn't agree with, and vice versa. Like, I get to learn off of him and see, like, oh, okay, I can do this and do that. But there's a lot of things that I appreciated about him that I'm like, okay, I like this. I want to do this. The second person, if it had to be somebody like not at the moment attainable, probably be Drake, just for the level of longevity and mogul status. Like, I really appreciate how much he's done and how far he's come and how long he's been here on top. Like, that's crazy to think about. And if I had to say one more, and this is really hard because I have a lot of people I like to look up to and I think like, damn, that's fire. If I genuinely had to say somebody that I look up to on a consistent basis, I'd say, if I'm being real, probably my friend E. Yeah, I say my friend E. Because I could sit here and talk about celebrities and all these other people, but I got to write. Like, E's been with me through school and now college, and we live more or less the same life. Like, there's ways that he goes about shit that, like, I'm like, I didn't think about it like that. Like, there's sometimes where I need to be more impulsive and act, and being around him makes me do that. And there's times where I can provide, let's think about this one a little bit more and shit like that. Like, he's the person that I pick brains with all the time. And just seeing his hustle and his work ethic when it comes to just wanting to be better, or we're going through the same struggles or trying to figure shit out, genuinely is a motivator for me. Like, I could sit here and try to think of a celebrity, but nah. Like, E, for me, has been a very pivotal person in my life when it comes to my character development. I think of knowing somebody who cares, has love, and has actually become like family to me has made it that much more powerful. I've seen a side of family I've never seen when it comes to his family. I've seen different ways to maneuver when it is being with him, or just certain levels of like, he's like, nah, fuck that. Bro, keep me slacking, bro. We got to be better than that. Like, shit like that. Like, that cutthroat, like, fuck the bullshit. Let's get this shit done. Like, that, I really appreciate that. There was a long time where I was very competitive as a kid, and it stopped, and people were like, yo, you're taking it too serious, because I get super angry if I lost. And that was just that anger of like, bro, I want to be the best. And I went quiet, and I chilled for a bit. But being around E, he woke that back up. And so I started being like, yeah, fuck that, nigga. Like, I am, bro. We gotta be the best. The fuck out of here. Like, that energy. And I really appreciate having somebody like that in my corner, because he's honest. I make a thumbnail. You fuck with this? I like the concept, but it's missing shit. Like it was always constructive criticism. I send this nigga unreleased vids and be like, "What you feel about it?" He be like, "All right, so this part's smooth. I like the concept, but I feel like right here it's lacking area." Like, that nigga is never shy of giving constructive criticism, and I will always value him for that. So that's my third person for sure. 5 years from now, I will have turned 26. I hope and I pray and I hope me watching this years later, I can be the man or a piece of the man that I hope or I'm planning to become. Somebody who is competent, diligent, structured, disciplined, consistent, powerful, good status, good connections, good network, and striving each and every single day to become the man I want to be. And I'd be lying if I didn't say making good money. Come on, man. You know I got to make some good money. But,
yeah, make a little money, man.
Yeah, I want to make sure 5 years from now, or I hope 5 years from now, talking to myself, I hope, like, there's a platform where I can, like, sit 5 years from now and watch this back. Like, it'd be dope if you hit too. That'd be tough. Like, we're watching it back. But I like to speed things into existence, and somebody might be like, this is corny. I don't really give a fuck, bro. Because when I'm watching this 5 years from now, I will be happy to know that I was working consistently trying day in and day out to be better, stressing about how much, shit isn't getting done or it needs to get done. And I pray that I have an audience that gives a fuck enough that can support me to take me to a higher level. But genuinely just being surrounded by people I respect, like you and my man's E and all these people like D, all the people that I hold value in my life on a much higher level and have figured out maybe not everything, but good pieces of, okay, this doesn't work. Okay, this works. And just building traction and building upon it. That's where I see myself 5 years.
Ooh. Now that was a great structured and professional answer. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you having on me. I don't even know what I just said. Appreciate you having me on. I just transposed the words. I appreciate you having me on the podcast. I appreciate you taking the time. I know how much stress comes with this shit because, trust me, I know when things not recording, camera's dying here, camera's dying right. So I appreciate you taking the time, the energy, and going to work right after this. Like, I respect your hustle very much so. So keep doing your thing, bro. And I hope we can share the moment of watching this back and really respect the fact that, like, damn, look how far.
Look at this video.
Exactly.
Damn. Remember this? Let me see a date. Oh, that's me.
Fire.
Look at my stress. Shit.
So I'm gonna give you your flowers now, bro. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you, bro.
I respect that hustle, bro. If you watch to the end, which I'm pretty sure you did, I need you to leave a like. I need you to subscribe.
Comment. Let me know how you feel about the video.
How you talk about the bell this time?
Okay, I'm gonna say it.
Not the way Cuzzo did. I'm not gonna do that. Man, I appreciate y'all for watching, bro. If you enjoyed the video, which I know you did since you're still here, you feel me? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Helps them with the algorithm.
And punch the post notifications for me.
That's the bell. So
that's the bell.
Share this
I didn't say tickle. I didn't say nothing crazy. I'm keeping it nice and calm. You feel me?
With your friends.
Definitely share this, bro.
If you liked any part of it, write timestamps down. Send it to my man so you can
Just send it.
Out of it.
I'll make the clips,
And,
bro.
Don't be afraid to be yourself, bro. Like, genuinely be authentic with yourself. Who you are. Appreciate who you are. And if you know in your gut, like, that's not the right thing to do, or you know, like, this is what you want to do it. At the end of the day, bro.
Just do it, bro.
You are your own person. You go to bed in your own body. You're not waking up in nobody else's, bro. So don't let anybody else dictate how your life goes.
Literally.
Real shit. And speaking from this is somebody who looks at, like, I have imposter syndrome bad. I think, like, damn, I'm not big enough to be getting these privileges and shit like that. But these privileges wouldn't be happening if I wasn't big enough or deserving of it. So don't ever limit yourself. And don't be afraid to talk to a camera or talk to somebody with the biggest dreams and aspirations, bro.
Just do it,
I
bro.
want to be a fucking mogul one day. And whatever he's going to do, whatever he wants to do, he's going to do it too. I'd rather say it, die trying, than not say it at all, and not even take a step towards that. So you do the same. If you want. I mean, that's...
If you want to, bro. It's
if you're like that.
It's all to you, bro.
But that's all I had to say.
All right, man. That's all I really have to say, too. Stay strong. Always have hope for better things in your life. And just know that everything happens in your life for a reason. But just being truthfully honest, no matter what happens going forward along your journey, know that everything that's within your reach is only within your control. And if you want to see things more vividly, more clearly, then you have to use your paintbrush more differently, whether or not people will get left behind or whether you keep going forward.
That's all.
That's it. See you.